What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see, the number 8 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Boston College Eagles. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Seminoles will kick it off to get us underway. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Boston College's offense will start this game off. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think he's got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups like most.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
The Golden Eagles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Rushes on him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. He's got an open man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this...
You know, that's Julius Peppers, one of the best football players. Listen.
Oh, it is number 5.
And this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads it left. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. The official says no good. And guys, after the miss, no change in the score. So Florida State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They couldn't connect on that 57-yard field goal, and now they'll put it in play from the 40. Give to the fullback. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He's a guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Sperry. Makes the catch. On the move at the 30. It's a seam wide open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown.
Let's get it.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the grab. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Harris. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
A little screen to the running back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They punt it away on 4th down. Wants to bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's going to get loose. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll go to the fullback. Powers through the defender. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go.
Turning it on. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. The Noles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Give to the big fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Pulls it in. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer to pay dirt. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They could make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the mark, and they'll turn it over on downs. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field.
How about that? 4th down, they turn around and hand it to the big fella, fullback, to see if he can punch forward and move the pile, but just nowhere to go. The D-line up front, give them helmet stickers for that play. That was outstanding, and as a result, their offense takes over.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle.
Oh.
And they wanted it all on
Bro, what? Yo, bro. LOL.
But now, dealing with 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
And the Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Sperry. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Looking to throw again. Gets it out fast. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls it and fires to the left. There he goes. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. And the Noles moving quickly to the line. He's got him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, Nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Touchdown Seminoles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
This game funny.
The Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Hauls it in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd.
To throw, it's Sperry. Quickly complete. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and they switch the ends of the field quickly. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's got his man. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete to the left. Quick step and go. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Making side adjustments here. The snap sets up the throw. Fires into the end zone.
Oh, he got in the way.
Incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
Are you serious? I didn't know I get ball too. I would have kicked the field goal. Bruh. This game, okay.
Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Seminoles will hustle to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm
they just
surprised
all
the
of a
offense is
sudden
trying to go
what
so
I
faster after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a...
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down.
Damn.
And the defense picks up the sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Noles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's
why is he in the game?
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Bro, it is not that damn loud here, bro.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Complete to the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Seminoles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw at Sperry. Using his feet to buy time. He just threw it away the last.
I could have probably.
Do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to FIU. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Well, it's a great individual effort by him, but boy, oh boy, it came at a cost. He was able to go out and get some positive yards and make something happen for his offense, but did you see the hit he just took? I don't know if he can take too many more of those.
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete.
What?
At this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Boston College lining up to punt this one away.
Now, fourth down.
Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They stuck the last
There they
drive
go.
in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here.
You moving back. Okay, yeah.
The give to the fullback.
He still catch. He still find a way to catch every single time. They just know my plays, bro. Like,
Give to the fullback. Turning it on.
watch.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Knowles. They want to finish the season
I was just waiting for Speedy Gonzalez to just pop up out of nowhere and just hawk him down.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Boston College, 7.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Harris. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. BC back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Wants to go up top.
Ah!
A strike downfield. Flying out to the left. He's at the touchdown, Eagles. Once he got some...
Who is that, bro? .92 speed. No takeoff. What you got going? That was 60. 90. Damn. What happened right there? 16. He just fried you.
It was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective for the defense.
Bruh. What the hell? Oh.
Knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Berry. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Ripping off a huge chunk of
this game is funny,
just
bro.
outside the 10 of the 11.
This game is
called
funny,
here by
bro.
the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Florida State, 35. Boston College, 14.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. He'll make the stop at the 21 after a pickup of about 5. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
Completes it in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Boston College right back to the line. They'll try to get it through the air. He's taking the deep shot.
Oh.
He had it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Trying to keep the drive alive. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and
you
try to make drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
Like, look at this, bro.
He'll keep it himself.
He just knew.
And
He just knew.
One. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Complete to the right. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. The big fullback's got it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
If only you would run the ball. This game.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here.
Look at it.
Look. Stop in the backfield.
Look. If I'm lying, if I'm lying.
The give to the fullback. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
See how funny it is getting. How much funnier the game can be, bro.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Oh, yo. Oh, this game's retarded.
Hand off to the fullback. He's knocked out of bounds, and he's not going to get it. A stop by the defense.